My name is HARIKRISHNA PRABHU. I'm the Director of Technology within Technobind. Technobind, we are a specialist distributor. Why we call ourselves a specialist distributor is because we introduce a lot of niche and disruptive technologies and the technologies that are need of the hour into the country.
When you talk about disruptive technology, what are the disruptive technologies you have introduced?
So we are known to introduce a lot of technologies which are around data and problem solving of data. Means we have introduced technologies like Irident into the country, which is a flashcard technology about a couple of years back, which was possibly we had the lead then, and it was very new to the country. So similarly, we have introduced a lot of technologies around.
You have to increase
Because of the okay, we have introduced, as I said, we are a specialist technology distributor around data. We introduced a lot of new and disruptive technologies to the country, which actually is problem solving and which helps customer optimize his existing infrastructure or realize his problem and solve that problem. Disruptive means we have understood the need of performance in India for various verticals. We have understood the costing that is required for the various verticals, and we have come out with technologies which solves both the problems. It could be performance, it could be pricing, and how do I actually optimize his specific requirement in terms of buying and problem solving. So yeah.
how this ISODA summit is important for you.
See, ISODA is a large platform of resellers, and it actually brings all the resellers together, or all the solution providers who matter or who are significantly doing business in Indian market. So ISODA is one place where I can meet up with a lot of partners, introduce my company, my technologies, and build an ecosystem for my vendors, as well as add some value to partners who are looking for newer and newer avenues to go into the market. Today, people are apprehensive about newer technologies. People are apprehensive about cloud being, becoming prominent and dominant in the market. So or as an organization, we help partner understand the newer business propositions and help them take the new products into the market and services into the
What
market.
are the opportunities you see in the country?
See, there are a couple of things. One is market is opening up. There are a lot of positive vibes thanks to the new government, new initiatives that are there, thanks to smart cities and digitization. And as the market is opening up, as the investments are coming in, there's opportunities for every partner to go and do something into the market. So what I believe is we need to be focused in certain verticals, we need to be focused in certain technologies, especially when it comes to cloud, and see if we can align with some of these large cloud vendors, because they're here to stay. It could be your AWS, it could be your Microsoft Azure, or anybody for that matter. Even IBM and Oracle have invested. So align with them, go to the market, find some solutions or the services around it, build your own sort of solution set, and go to the customers. I think you are here to stay.
You have seen a lot of growth in the country. So how you have transformed your organization to accept this kind of technology?
See, growth in the country earlier used to be around what you call the standard technologies, or people used to have their own way of doing business. But today, world is moving beyond what you call the standard technologies, or those what you call the older, I should say, the technologies.
How you have transformed your
So
organization?
what we have done is we have identified ourselves around data. We say data is here to grow, thanks to the Indian population and the way we are growing. It could be your mobility, it could be your analytics. As somebody said, right, thanks to the mobiles that you have, thanks to the you click so many photographs. Earlier you used to do it only when there was a function or something like that. And data is here to grow. And data is actually getting classified into two. One is the specialized critical business data, the second one is consumer data. Hence the storage market is also growing into two. One is your software defined or application defined, the second one is just the consumer defined. And what we have done is we have identified ourselves in the data and segregated into two, that I will do something around specialist data that is required or the software defined data, and we are actually introducing a lot of technologies there. That's how we have aligned to the newer markets, and we also have understood protection of data. So what we have done is, you have your conventional way of backing up. Can I do modernization of backup? Because we have understood data being backed up is one. Data being moving into your, as data is moving into the endpoints today, your need of endpoint backup or endpoint protection is very important. So what we have done is, we have also identified a space around endpoint protection. It could be backup, it could be encryption.
So who are the major vendors you are working with?
We have four large buckets, we call it, are the what do you call platforms. One is storage. There we have partnered with Huawei as storage focused distributor. Apart from that, we have introduced two new technologies to the country. One is Tin3. Tin3 is a VM aware storage, which is specialized for VMware or the virtualized environment. And another one is called as Infinite Dat, which is an Israeli product where they just don't give you high availability and the performing product. They also give you a different way of buying storage, which is the OPEX model, pay-per-use kind of thing. Then we have something called as data backup. In that we have Commvault and Dhruva as two major products. Commvault, wherein we talk about modernizing the backup on single platform. Dhruva is for the endpoint backup. And we have something called as data management, where we talk about disaster recovery and backing up the data and managing it in a new form called as copy data management. We have vision solutions for DR and ActiveEO for copy data management. And fourth bucket that we have is something called as data security, wherein we believe in securing the data, not the perimeter security. There we have products like SafeNet. We have Data Resolve, which is a DLP. We have Secure, which is an IRM. And we have WinMagic, which is encryption. And our focus is to add more and more niche disruptive technologies into the country.
Thank you.